My Master's in Education Journey by Karina Hernandez. In 2014, I graduated college and joined Teach for America. I was soon given the keys to my classroom at Kaneohewa High School, and shortly after, I joined the Instructional Leadership Master's Program at Chaminade University. During this time, I was inundated with tons of work and could not keep up with my studies. I failed the courses I signed up for. Although I was not able to complete my classes, the school year provided me with many wonderful memories, such as participating in the homecoming activities, chaperoning winter ball, and getting my students involved in different activities at school. In the end, I survived my first year. At the end of my second year, I was extremely excited because I was starting something new at my school, inclusion setting with the co-teacher. I teamed up with Ms. Wickersham, the 10th grade English teacher, and Ms. Klein, the 11th grade teacher, to better support our students who were in the resource setting. I was also excited to continue working with the other TFA teachers at my school. Taking a trip to China rejuvenated me and made me eager to tackle new implementations and courses. During the school year, I signed up for 3 classes. The Peace and Justice and Education Reform taught me more about equity and how I could support my classroom and school to become more equitable. I joined Hokupa'a, a partnership with community members to empower students and the future of Hawaii. I also teamed up with a group of colleagues to create Holomua, a mentorship program to better support our college-bound students. Through these groups, I was able to provide support systems at Kaneohewa and my classroom. I implemented different test preps and offered my students the tools to be advocates for change, such as supporting them create a recycling campaign and lessons on different habits that lead to success. The teaching strategy course for secondary teachers allowed me to become a better planner. I learned how to plan with the end in mind by following 3 important steps. I also learned to create and implement different strategies for reading, writing, and maintaining accurate records. Maintaining accurate records to guide instruction has allowed me to differentiate better and keep students in the know about their growth. Classroom management was a big part of this course. Ever since I learned the importance of this, I have continued with Class Dojo, my go-to for behavioral support. This class provided me with long-term plans full of standards and strategies to support my scholars. The Introduction to Exceptional Children was also a great course that expanded my knowledge of the Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act. The PowerPoint I created for my signature project was extremely beneficial and allowed me to teach my colleagues individuals with disabilities. Since this was my last year in the resource setting, I created a Google Doc on mastering the IEP for incoming special education teachers. Alongside, I created multiple folders with different strategies to better support our exceptional learners. At the end of my second year, I finished my TFA commitment and became an alumni. The following school year, I continued growing as a teacher and as a student. My roles shift a bit and moved to the general setting and was giving a brand new classroom away from mosquitoes. The Secondary English Methods course provided me with the tools to create engaging slides and rubrics for multiple writing assignments. It also enhanced my previous knowledge. Here are a few examples of my continuation with tracking reading scores visually, implemented color coding strategies for reading and writing, as well as creating other engaging ways to keep learning. Through this course, I was able to reflect on my craft and learn new ways to keep my students engaged. After a few classes, I finally took the Introduction to the Masters in Education program. This course allowed me to reflect on my dispositions and become familiar with the ProQuest RefWorks, a tool that has come in handy. At the end of this course, I was able to understand my degree, profession, and skills much better. The second semester of the school year was full of plans and projects. I knew it was going to be a busy month, yet I decided to sign up for 2 courses. I was extremely excited to continue learning about the place I had been living in. I felt blessed for the opportunity to take the Hawaiian culture and language class. Taking this class allowed me to enhance my curriculum by implementing a place-based multicultural lens along with social and emotional learning strategies via the Nahopena Ao Ha framework, a framework of 6 outcomes the DOE is leading. These outcomes are to empower students in their learning journey by strengthening their sense of belonging, responsibility, excellence, aloha, total well-being, and Hawaii, with a foundation in Hawaiian values, language, culture, and history. Through this course, I began to understand the language, the meaning, and the importance of keeping it alive. I was committed to sharing it with my students and parents through my teacher website. The great conversations and the knowledge I gained remains with me today. It was a lovely class. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time or will for a research course. I needed to be a mentor and support system for my youth council since they had their big project due. This was a great moment, being able to see their plan come to life. With the end of a new school year, I was able to reflect and celebrate a year of growth with colleagues. Over the summer, I continued this growth by taking a multicultural education and diversity course. I loved that I was able to reflect on my roots because I gained a broader understanding of the world I live in. With the end in mind, I started a new journey with a few roles and classes to learn from. My advisory students became seniors, and the wellness committee was off to a great start. Finally, I was ready for the educational research and design class. With social and emotional learning in mind, drafting my research proposal did not seem daunting. Learning more about technology via the EdTech in the Classroom course was a great use of time. I now have an e-portfolio with my resume, coursework, and classroom evaluations. Furthermore, I was encouraged to get my Level 1 Google certification and apply different tech tools in my ELA class, such as Google Forms, a great way to learn from my students. Now, on the last semester of the school year, alongside my seniors, I am wrapping up another chapter, finishing up grad school. It has been a great journey full of triumphs and tribulations, a path that has prepared me for the courses I am currently taking and the next chapter of my life. Thank you.